All right, guys. We're here for... Hello. I hope these mics work. All these suggestions for mics, I finally got one. And I hope it works because it was hard to find one that was compatible with my phone without running two apps at once. But I think we got it. Okay. All right, guys. So, let's see. Oh, okay. That was just whatever. Okay. Here we are. Last day of April. April 30th, 2022. My birthday sale is always in April because my birthday is in April. And this year we had a sale on these guys and it ends today. So these are the newly released FPs, the fingerprints, right? And basically every regular print that I offer also comes as a fingerprint. And today is the last day to get them for $50 instead of the regularly priced $150. Thank you to everyone who has taken advantage of the sale so far. There's been quite a few of you, and it's been awesome. It's been very, oh, that's the same picture. It's been very hectic. These I just picked up yesterday, I think. Got a whole bunch of these. These are a high contender for bestseller, but they're not quite there. This is the bestseller. We have less than 50 of these left. These come in an edition of 100. All of the fingerprints do. So if it's an FP, there will only be 100 made in the edition. And we also got these. Lots of people are calling these the elephant. This is not an elephant. This is a mastodon, and it's titled Massive. So for those of you who are asking for the elephant, there is no elephant print, unfortunately. A lot of people like the elephant print, but there is this one, the mastodon. So if you would like to take advantage of the sale, this is the last day until we have the next sale, which we probably will never sell these for $50 ever again. I just thought it would be good to start off the release of those at a very good price. Happened to work out for my birthday. These were actually suggested by Miles over at AirClicks. He didn't suggest the sale or anything. I was just like, you know what? That's perfect. I should release them with the sale. And so when I was there yesterday, was it yesterday or the day before?
2 days ago, I think.
Whenever it was, he's like, you have more? Because I gave him another list because I picked these ones up, and then I gave him another list, and he's like, what the heck? He just finished printing those off today. I'm not going to be able to make it out there today. I'll have to go get them on Monday, and I'll send them off on Monday. That being said, if we do not get back to you regarding your sale inquiry at orderfromjosh@gmail.com by the end of today, it doesn't matter on your end. You still get the sale. So any order placed today until the very last second of April 30th, 2022, you still are part of the sale. So even if it's $11.59.59, as long as we get it before tomorrow, our time, you still get the sale. So all day today, we are not going to be inside. We're going to be outside. In fact, we were just outside. Where's that book? We were... Remember when someone sent us this? Who was that?
Patricia George, I think.
Patricia, thank you. We picked out a compost bin like a while ago. Ashley was reading this, and it confirmed what she had already picked out. When I say we picked it out, I didn't pick out shit. It was totally...
Like
but,
a plan for them.
Yeah, she planned for one. Called an error something.
Aeration.
This one right here,
Yeah.
right? We were thinking about, well, she was thinking about doing this one anyway. She read this book, and she likes what it says about it, whatever. I don't even know. Look, she even folded the page. So yeah, thank you for sending us that. That kind of just confirms our plan anyway. We're gonna possibly do that today. If not, we're at least preparing for it. So yeah, unfortunately our lawnmower needs 3 new tires. So we can't mow the area, but we're getting there. I didn't pick out shit, compost joke. That's funny. You said shit, so that's why your comment doesn't show up. It'll just make sure you censor your curse words. I don't care, but YouTube cares. I'm going to order another FP today. I love the Maryland print, and it's getting framed now. Super excited. We're back. Okay, sorry about that. That was bad internet. Josh is very pixelated after turning 32. LOL. I am not 32. Not yet, anyway. But one day I will be. And maybe I will be pixelated. Hi, did you get my order? I haven't received a confirmation. Okay, so we're on the 28th?
Yeah, 28th.
So if you sent it after the 28th, on or after the 28th, we probably did receive your order. The thing is, if you email, say on the 25th, for example, okay? And then, because the last live we did was on the 25th, right? And then Ashley's only on the 23rd of emails, because there's a lot of them, right? She's the only one answering them, so keep that in mind. She answers them in order of them being received. If you email again, your email just gets turned into, instead of, like, say she's creeping up on the 25th, but you email again on the 27th, then your email is going to get moved to the 27th, and she's not going to get to your email for even longer. Which we don't care if you don't care. Like, that doesn't bother us at all. But just keep that in mind, that that is a possibility. So I'm not sure if we got your email yet, but we probably did. So just hang tight. You can send another one if you would like. But like I said, Ashley does them in order, so. Am I buffering right now?
No, I have it paused, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not buffering here. Thanks, just don't want to lose out. Good. I'm glad you don't want to lose out, but I think we're good on that front. No buffering. Okay. So today, on the last day of the sale, we're going to give away one of these fingerprints. Doesn't have to be this one. It can be any one that you choose. They have a $150 value for now. They will only go up from there. Well, their value is actually 300 and something. Can't remember. I can't remember what the appraisal was, but that's with a frame though. 300 and something. Anyway, I'm selling them for 150. Today, 50. We are going to play a little game where we give away one of these, any of your choice, and the game is going to be very simple. You fixed it, no buffer. Okay, good. I'm glad we're not buffering. I'm just using my data now, so it should be fine. I used up all my data last month because I did so many lives. So hopefully I don't do that again this time, because that sucks when I do that. Okay, let's go on to live chat here. Okay, so last time we gave one away, it was to name the painting that I had, which was my Axl Rose painting. Kathleen won that by naming it Embellished Rose, and then I got a few orders for that print. So thank you to those who've ordered that. You can see that and all of them on the Facebook page. Soon we will have a website and we will release everything on the website, and then those who don't use Facebook won't have to worry about missing out. I'm sorry about that. That's just kind of the way I do it, because I don't know much about tech. Facebook is easy. I have Facebook, and I've had it since I was like 11 or whatever. So That's just what I use. I'm an old man. Back in my day, we had Facebook. Now we have TikTok. Yeah.
What's that other one? With Snapchat.
Snapchat. I think that's different though. People still use that, but Vine is gone. I don't know you know what Roger said to me the other day? Okay, so my grandfather, he calls me and he says, because every time we talk, I'm like, oh, we should say that for Gramps Chronicles 6. If you don't know what Gramps Chronicles is, go back in my feed, you'll see Gramps Chronicles 1 through 5. So every time we think about something that's funny or epic or whatever, I'm like, oh, we could do that for Gramps Chronicles 6, and it makes them laugh. Somewhat recently, his daughter, or was it his granddaughter? Someone found those YouTube videos and they watched them as a family, and they sent me a picture of them laughing their heads off at something. I don't know what it was, but Marianne, his daughter-in-law, that's who it was. So, wait, no, not daughter-in-law, stepdaughter, right? Mm-hmm. Yes, stepdaughter. She sent me a picture of them laughing their heads off. That's what it was. Anyway, this last conversation, he's like, are you on Tinder? And I was like, well, why would I be on Tinder? He's like, I heard it's really good. You can get a lot of attention on Tinder. And I was like, yeah, probably, but like, I'm married, dude. And he's like, what's that have to do with anything? I was like, dude, I didn't know you were this liberal with your relationship. And he's like, what are you talking about? And I'm just like, Tinder, dude, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah. He's saying that he's like, well, Grace is on Tinder and, you know, his daughters and stuff. And I'm like, are you saying TikTok? And he's like, what's TikTok? And I was like, I think you mean TikTok. He's like, yeah, like, you know, you can make some videos and, you know, I'm like, yeah, TikTok. It's totally TikTok. The videos on Tinder, I don't know how Tinder works, if you can send videos or not. Probably you can, but like, those are different videos. So I'm just like, anyway, I thought that was funny. Oh, we're having some buffering? That sucks. I'm sorry about the buffering. The buffering might be on your end. I'm not sure. I love the Johnny Depp picture. Edward Scissorhands looks awesome. No buffering here. Okay, so speaking of the Edward Scissorhands, this is today's contest for the giveaway, which again, any of the fingerprints, right? Say you wanted the elk, right? This is called In the Rut. You can get this for free today, okay? Rather than paying $50, or if you order tomorrow, $150, it'll be free. What we're going to do today, it's a very easy game. I'll tell you when to start. Last time I said I'd tell you when to start, but people went early. But that's okay. I might miss you if you start early, but you can say it as many times as you want. I'm going to pick my favorite suggestion to the naming of this painting here. Now, if you haven't seen Edward Scissorhands, your answers won't be as relatable, but that doesn't mean that I won't choose it. I personally love Edward Scissorhands. I like I would say all Tim Burton projects, even if he's just a consultant or whatever. I don't know, there's something about Tim Burton. Anyways, this is my latest painting. It's almost done. I was hoping to finish it before, but I wasn't quite there. So we got a little bit of work to do on it, but you kind of get the gist of it. Start now. What are your suggestions for this painting's name? For those of you who don't know Edward Scissorhands, he's all cut it up. Blood Brothers, huh? Haircut. Love cuts deep. Snip, snip. I'm not finished. Cut above. Ooh, I'm not finished. That's a good one. He's like a robot thing, but he has like a heart and a brain. And his inventor died before he could finish his hands, which is why he has scissors for hands. Edward's Tribulations. Scissorholic, maybe? Snip, snip, finger clip. Snipper, a trim. Scissorholic again. Holic. Bloody hugger. Ooh. Anyway, he's misunderstood by basically just the bullies, and he's taken advantage of by like the neighborhood to a certain degree. And then he falls in love with, what's her name? The girl, Winona Ryder. I forget what her name is in the show for some reason. Then he stabs by accident the bully guy who is her boyfriend or her ex-boyfriend. And it doesn't snow in this town. They like staple cotton to the roofs, and that's the snow. But it starts snowing when he goes back up to his castle on the hill, or the mansion on the hill. And the snow is from him making ice sculptures with his scissor hands, and like all the ice shavings come off and it creates snow. Yeah. That's it in a nutshell. Emo boy. Just a little off the top. Oh, and he cuts hair in the show. And he trims like the bushes into animals and stuff. First cut is the deepest. Clickety clack. Love clips. Sheer madness. By the way, Josh, you had a haircut, sir. Looking good. I did have a haircut. Not by him. If I did, it would be wild. I was going to say I'm not finished, but someone beat me to it. I like that one the best so far. Scars. Blades of flurries. That's funny. Scissors are us. Snip, snip, boom. Sheer genius. Misunderstood. That one's good too. Chop my fingertip off. That's a Johnny Depp joke. Because what's her name? Cut it. Yeah, okay. Love cuts Depp. Don't stand so close to me. Mistreated. Snippety doo. Soon to be human. Bushwhacker. Sheer genius. Okay, I think my favorite, Johnny Depp, have done some great movies. Sweeney Todd, Sleepy Hollow, all classics. But do you remember 21 Jump Street? I do remember it. It sucked when he wasn't in it anymore. Probably because I liked Johnny Depp before I even knew the show existed. And then I got the whole series. Then I watched, that was his first on-screen role. And then his first movie, I think, was either Edward Scissorhands, or it was, like, he stopped doing that show for Edward Scissorhands, or that other Tim Burton movie, but I can't remember which one it was. I found Johnny Depp in Benny and June. Remember Benny and June? Remember I cracked up so hard. I was gasping for breath on the floor, rolling, laughing at the part where he sticks the forks in the two breads, and he's like, oh, I loved that. It was so funny. That's a Charlie Chaplin bit. But I didn't know that at the time. Anyway, I thought it was so funny. Eddie, not Freddy. Oh, because of Freddy Krueger. I get it. Sleepy Hollow. Oh, yeah, Sleepy Hollow. That was the one that I was thinking of. Yeah, Sleepy Hollow. Depleted. The First Nightmare. The First Nightmare? He walked over the bench. He did Charlie Chaplin in Benny and June. Yeah, he did Charlie Chaplin. He did a few silent comedians, whatever you want to call it, in that show. Like, oh, dude, that was a good movie. Good movie. I think the line from the movie is actually, I'm not complete. Is that what it was? I think I like that. What were the other ones I said I liked?
Misunderstood.
Misunderstood and I'm not complete, right? The I'm not finished versus I'm not complete. Whoever said that first. I mean, I don't know if you want to be nitpicky about it. I forget what the line is exactly myself, but yeah, the scene where he's trying to eat the peas and he's like keeps falling off his finger. What's Eating Gilbert Grape was a great movie. Oh yeah, with Leonardo DiCaprio too. Wait, is that the one? Yeah, I think so, right? What's I think. I thought this was a shish kebab. That yeah. He's like cooking them on the grill. Okay. Buster Keaton, yes, that's the hat gag that he does, right? And like he's trying to catch his hat, but it keeps moving away from him. They did some movie magic with that one because like the way he did it doesn't make sense that like, he couldn't have done it that way in real life, but wow, I could hear you swallow great mics. Oh, I forgot I had this on. Hello? Hello. Hi.
Why do you have to say it deeper?
I don't know. Is this buffering? I think it's buffering. Okay. We're gonna go with whoever said I'm not finished / I'm not complete. We're gonna go with that. And that's the winner. So whoever said that first, I don't know who it was. I didn't check your name.
I'll go back and check.
Ashley's gonna check. In the opening scene, he was reading the Buster Keaton book. Oh, was he? Jules Robson, that's who it was?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Darlene says that. It was Jules. Okay, Jules. You win. You win one of these. One of these. It doesn't have to be this one, like I said at the beginning. It can be any of them. It could be this one if you want it to be. It can be this one. I don't have any of these prints made because this is not scanned or anything. It's not even finished yet. It could be this. It could be Uncle Joey. It could be... Do you think anyone ever called him Uncle Joey?
No.
He had to be an uncle to someone.
They're gonna think it's called Uncle Joey now.
Oh, it's not Uncle Joey. This is Chief Joseph. What about this guy? Uncle Bobby. This is Chief Bobtail, who is my real uncle, from like my historical uncle.
Great.
So I don't know how many greats, a while back. They started my, well, so my res has 4 bands on it. He's the neighboring band. Bobtail was oh shit, it's bent. Okay, well whoever ordered this, I have to get another one. This one's bent. Whoops. We'll have to add that to the list. We'll just have to remember that. What was I saying?
Neighboring band.
Oh, the neighboring band, Samson band. Samson. That's what he was the chief of. Chief Ermineskin was the chief of, my grandfather was the chief of Ermineskin, where I'm from. And then there's Louis Bull, and there's, I always forget what the other one is. It's the smallest one. It's over on the corner. It's one of those guys. The whole thing is called Bear Hills, though, or Musquacheese. Anyway, Jules, are you here still? Sorry, I wasn't watching these.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there she says, woohoo. All right, Jules, what you need to do, please email me, orderfromjosh@gmail.com. Say that you're Jules. Give me your mailing info, including your phone number if you're outside of Canada, and we will send whatever you pick, whatever you want out to you, free of charge. You don't have to pay for the print, and you don't have to You don't have to pay for shipping. You can pray for shipping if you want, but you don't have to pay for it. My grandfather was half Cherokee, says Rhonda. Cherokee. When I was little, I really wanted to have, like, I thought Cree was not as cool as a name as, like, Cherokee or Comanche or Iroquois. I was like, Cree? That's just one syllable. That's not that cool. And so I always wished that I was like a different, like it was the whatever, the band or whatever. I don't even know what it's called. The clan was called something else. But now I don't care. Like, that's ridiculous. I wanted to be an Apache because it had so many different syllables. Cree is just like, oh, and you're Cree. Yeah, boring, one syllable Cree. But like, there's so many different Crees, right? There's Woodland Cree, there's Plains Cree, like I'm Plains Cree. There's Northern Cree, there's Swampy Cree. There's so many different Crees, right? And then I was like, oh, Plains Cree, 2 syllables. Sick. I like it. I don't know, it just sounded better. And then for a while, because I found out about like the Dakotas and the Lakotas came down to Ontario and then over to Alberta. Wait, that would be the other way. And I was like, Lakota. I was like, maybe some of my ancestors are Lakota. And that's why my brother's name is Jakota. But it's not. It's totally not. But I thought for a second, and I probably told people, like, hey, you want to know something cool? You know the Dakota and Lakota people? My brother's name is Jakota. So we'll start a new tribe. Jakota. Cree sounds strong. Yeah, perhaps. But like, that was at the time. Now I don't feel that way at all. How much is the Edward Scissorhands picture? This one has not been priced yet, but I imagine it'll probably be like $2,300 or $2,400 Canadian. I don't know what that is in American, wherever, whatever your currency is. But Renee, ha ha ha, I'm still laughing about that. What did Renee say? Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na. Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na, Scissorhands? Dude, that would have been funny. Dakota has a tribe every Monday night. He does. Ooh, he's here. I have to remember to give him that thing from Robin. Yes. All right, guys. Thank you for playing our little game here. If you didn't win and you would like one, I would appreciate that. But if you don't want one, that's okay too. But today is the last day of the sale. So if you want to get one of these for 50 bones, today's the last day. All you got to do is email me, orderfromjosh@gmail.com. Tell me what you would like, where you live, your whole mailing address. I have to also say, including your zip code or postal code. I was saying including your country, but for some reason some people thought that meant not including the zip code or postal code. You need that as well. And your phone number if you're outside of Canada, and then how you would like to pay, and we can take basically any method, I think.
Yeah. Except for like money order. Or
Oh yeah, we can't take checks or money order, and don't send cash in the mail.
yeah. But any other electronic.
Any electronic way. There probably is a way that we can't take it. But
Oh, we can't take Venmo?
Venmo? Okay, I don't even know what that is, so no Venmo. What is that?
I don't know.
What about Cash App? I heard someone say something about Cash App.
I know there's some things that we have tried to register for and we can't because we're in Canada. Like they're just American.
Oh, it's an American. That's kind of like e-transfer. We have
Yeah.
e-transfer, but Americans don't. I don't know who else has that, but maybe that's just a Canadian thing. But yeah, would you give a sneak peek of your flooring? Well, it'd have to be. I can give you a sneak peek. Let's see. Let's find a good piece here. Oh, this is a nice piece. Okay, you know how I don't like oak?
That's oak?
Yeah, I freaking love this. Doesn't smell good, so I don't know. I keep smelling it. I smelled it just to confirm that it was oak. Anyway, So today is the last day of the sale, okay? After this, it's gonna go up to $150 for print, and basically it's just gonna be like that forever until the price goes up. As they dwindle in availability, they will go up. The most sold, the highest seller is the hummingbird. I think we have less than 50 of these left. I think 48 left. This one, I had no idea. That these would be. I had no idea these would be a good seller. I don't like this painting, but I'm glad you guys like it. This is amazing to me that you guys like this. But I mean, I don't mind. Like, it's an okay picture. But like, to me, I like painting people and I like painting faces and like, I don't know. It's something like a bird just looks like a bird, right? They all look like birds. But like, most people don't look like other people. You know what I mean? So I like the uniqueness. Like when I painted this guy, I painted him at an art show. And as I was painting it, there was like people who, I don't know, I don't want to be a bummer, but there were some people who thought like I wasn't allowed to paint this guy because of my complexion. And I was like, bro, I don't know him obviously because I wasn't alive 100 years ago, but like, dude, this is my uncle. And the one guy in particular was so embarrassed. And he's like, that's my grandfather. And I'm like, then we're family. So why would you? Anyway, it was a thing. And then he.
Make him your like cousin.
He's something. I mean, we're all cousins, right? So, but anyway, how do you say that? A bird. There's no feeling for me that goes into painting a bird. But when it's like a picture of a person, I don't know. You think about their history, you think about what they've done. No one thinks about what a bird's done, unless it's like an amazing bird. I don't know. To me, probably lots of people do. Sorry, I shouldn't say no one does. But for me, I just think about like this dude with his 3 brothers did a lot with the circumstance they were dealt, right? Who's another person here? Okay, here's another one. Chief Joseph did a lot too. Arguably, the most, maybe not the most. He did a ton for his people, as much as he could, with the circumstance he was dealt. Who else is here? I don't actually know much about Little Bird, but there's Little Bird. Who else? Einstein. Okay, he did a lot. You would know more about him probably than these other guys, right? His stuff, like, I feel like he was just guessing, okay? He was like, you know what? I'm so smart I can say anything. Strings. Everything's held together with tiny strings. I don't know if he came up with string theory, but when I hear people talk about string theory who know what they're talking about, or at least can trick me into thinking they know what they're talking about, it just blows my mind that someone was like, you know what? I think Armando's pigeon is over here.
I saw him over here the other day.
But that crow is going to mess it up.
He was here the other day. I fine.
You don't think that crow's upset?
I don't know what they're doing. No, it's fine. Maybe you should explain why Armando has a pigeon.
Okay, so Armando's son Aaron was a roofer, and the owner of the roof wanted to get rid of these pigeons, right? Because they're shitting on everything or something. I don't know. And he asked them to smash them with a hammer, which I think is like, how about just move them? And Aaron was like, I'm not smashing them with a hammer. And so he just took them home. because they were like little babies, and something happened to the mother or something, or the mother didn't come back for them, maybe because of all the work. I don't know. Anyways, took them home. There's 3 of them. The female is the only one that's left. The 2 males flew away last year. Something like that happened. Anyway, so now the female just hangs around and is kind of a pet, and like she'll land on you and like you can hold her and stuff. She was in one of my vlogs. I can't remember which one, but I recently, as I was murking some footage, I saw it again.
They have like a little outdoor house for her.
Yeah, they have a little house, a little
She flies over, she
coop.
wants and comes back.
Yeah, it's kind of cool because she's wild in a sense, but she's like super tame. Like she can leave whenever. She just hasn't yet. And yeah, now she's just over there. I feel like that crow. Oh, the crow flew away actually. Anyway, now I forget what I was talking about. Maybe I'll paint that pigeon and I'll be like, oh, the emotion.
Oh, Einstein?
Oh yeah, he's just so smart, you know? The fact that a tiny hummingbird migrates many miles is pretty amazing. I'm not saying that the birds are not amazing. It's just they all do that.
It's not your favorite person.
No. And like every hummingbird does. Well, I don't know if every hummingbird, but like that's a thing that hummingbirds do. And that is cool. But not everybody does what this guy did. And so like when people say, hey, what inspires you? It's oftentimes like if I pick a person to paint, it's like, what have they done? You know, that is, you know, like I'm a fan of greatness because like everyone has the chance to be mediocre and most people or everybody has the opportunity to be mediocre and almost everyone chooses that path. But at the same time, everyone also has the opportunity in some capacity to do something great. And the fact that some people don't do that, or wait, the fact that some people do choose to do that, I appreciate because innovation, you know, all these different things that happen because of it. I think that's awesome. I painted Edward Scissorhands because I'm a fan of the movie, but I'm also a fan of Johnny Depp, right? Who else? What were you going to say?
It's kind of off topic, so never mind. I was going to ask you, how do they train pigeons to deliver messages?
Oh, because pigeons know where... Oh,
Well,
how do they know where to go? Yeah. Well, a homing pigeon. Maybe they have 2
They
homes.
always come back, but how do they know where to go?
Yeah, especially if it's like on a battlefield. Battlefields are not always in the same place.
No.
Maybe they... I don't know. I'm not saying animals aren't amazing. They are. They are amazing. It's just a different kind of amazing. It's not as impressive to me because it's innate. Whereas in people, it's so easy to be mediocre, especially today. Okay? And I'm not saying like there's necessarily anything wrong with that. I'm just saying it's cooler when you're not mediocre. You know what I mean? Like this picture here. I painted this because I wanted to drizzle paint all over the canvas. You see how many like little lines there are? This is this is like a sketch, if you will. Or I painted that huge 5-footer, maybe 6-footer. I can't remember how big it was. And I don't like the picture per se, but I liked the process of just, right, squirting paint all over the place. I thought that was cool. And then I didn't scan that one, so I couldn't sell it, even though there was tons of interest in it. And since there was so much interest in it, I painted another one. And one day I might paint another. There's this lady, hold on, I'm going to give her a shout out so you guys can check her out. I don't know actually if her profile is hold on, where did she message me? Here, I think. I don't know if her profile is private or not. Oh, shoot, I have a lot of messages here.
Kathleen says they bring them to a location and let them return home with the message. It's a one-way deal.
Oh, it's a one-way deal. So okay. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Okay, her name is Karen Colonel or Colonel. Ah, she has a private account. Okay, I'm going to show you one of her. Okay, you won't be able to follow her, but let me just show you. Speaking of chickens. Sorry, this phone is broken, but you can kind of see that picture there, right? She painted this and just finished it a few days. Hey, stop. Finished it just a few days ago. And then she's showed me other pictures that she's painted as well. Here's another one. This is a zebra. Have I painted any John Wayne? I have painted one John Wayne. You can see it way back in my Instagram. You have to go way back. But yes, I have painted John Wayne. And I've thought about painting him again, but we'll see. Henry's, he's barking at Jakota. Jakota closed his door. My friends are going to love big colorful. Oh yeah, so I was talking about sometimes I paint things just to try out some sort of technique, you know, if I think it's going to be like fun or interesting to do. My embellished rose picture, the Axl Rose painting, that one, I didn't have any of the splatters on it for a while. And then Clint was like, this might look cool with, you know, the usual splatters, because like I used to do a lot of splattering because I thought it looked cool. I still think it looks cool. On this Jesus one, you can see that I did some splattering, but not a lot. But you know, there's a decent amount there. And with the Axl Rose, it was more clean lines. But I was like, man, something's missing from this. So I asked him, I asked my friend Jared, I asked my friend Steve. You guys know Steve, who was helping me with the cutting boards, batch B. I asked him because he's a big Guns N' Roses fan. And anyway, so we came up with the conclusion that maybe I should splatter it. And then when I splattered it, I was like, yeah, this is sick. I kept splattering it more and more and more. And I was like, yep, this is done now. And then I brought it to the scanners, got it scanned over at AirClicks, and bam, I liked it. So I forget why I started talking about this, but oh yeah, for some reason I just like painting people more than animals. Their intrigue, who I choose to paint, I'm more intrigued by them than I am by animals. But I still like animals a lot. I just don't like painting them as much. I don't know, it's just different. I feel different. I'm just like, oh, this is just a chicken. Yeah. Chickens look like chickens. Oh, except for Hank. I liked painting that one. Well, I didn't like it because he's died tomorrow. Last year. Tomorrow. Right, tomorrow is his anniversary. Is that what you call that? That's a weird to say, right? Anniversary. That's terrible. Anyway, now that I've bummed everyone out.
We're going to do something special tomorrow?
Yeah, we are. We're going to go do some stuff. Anyways, would you ever paint Ashley or yourself? I've painted myself 2 times. Would I ever paint Ashley? Well, it's not that I wouldn't paint Ashley, but like, we wouldn't hang it up.
That'd be weird.
Right? Like, I don't know what we would do with it.
The living room portrait.
I mean, there is, your uncle painted you, which I've shown in a vlog before. That's a great painting.
Yeah.
He started painting for something to do, oil painting, and he painted a picture of Ashley sleeping on a couch. And like, it was just
with Riley.
With Riley, yeah, her dog.
But the thing is, the focus of the painting was Babsh's Afghan, really.
That's what it was for?
It's called. Yeah, it's called something like that.
It's called Babsh's Afghan?
I don't know what it's called. It's called something related to the Afghan.
Okay. It's good painting.
Yeah.
I like it. I would hang that one up. You can totally tell it's you. Mm-hmm. But I would still hang that picture. Isn't it yours? Yeah. It's in her parents' house. I'll show you again in a future vlog, just for those of you who haven't been around since I showed it last, which I don't even remember when it was. But that's Chester, who everyone thought was the lumberjack dude, who is not. He's the blacksmith guy. Why did we start talking about that?
I'm not sure.
Why is he barking? Oh, he's barking at that horse.
A horse?
There's 2 horses.
Are people on them, or are they just... Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's 2. There's 3.
Like, they just...
Oh, they're pulling one.
Oh, yeah, see, that one, nobody's on it. That's what I was wondering. I thought they were just horses walking down the road.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. They used to hang portraits in living rooms years ago, big ones. Like of themselves? Yeah, I can get that. Maybe I would do that as like something fun to do, but I don't know. Like, we have photographs, so I guess it wouldn't be that weird to have a painting. It's just a picture is instant, whereas a painting takes hours to do. It's a little different. I don't know. Like, we don't have wedding photos or up and stuff like that people do. We have 1 wedding photo and we have 1 engagement photo. Right? That's it, right?
I don't think our wedding photos even have that.
Yeah. Because, like, it's just... I don't know. It's just weird to me. I don't care if other people do it.
I think it's different when you have, like, family portraits. Like...
Yeah, if you have family portraits, I still wouldn't do that.
No?
No. I wouldn't even take family portraits, like how people do that, like how my brothers do that. I'm just like, what are you doing? But maybe because I don't have a family.
Yeah.
Maybe if I had kids,
Yeah.
if we had
I
kids.
think that's the thing. And your kids grow up and you have pictures in the
My
middle.
sister has pictures of her kids as babies still up
Yeah.
in big frames. And I'm like, dude, he's like 4 years old in this picture. What the heck? And she's like, yeah, but he's 21 in that picture. And I'm like, oh yeah. So it's like a whatever. I mean, I don't care if other people do it. I just think it's weird if I do it. Aristocrats especially. Aristocrats. Ever done a self-portrait? Yeah, I just said I did too, right? Do a sock monkey? Huh. What's going on over there? Pigeons and horses. I would show you, but like you're not going to be able to see. Like there's too many trees in the way. You can just make them out. The pigeon's gone. Maybe I could have showed you that, but you guys have seen pigeons before. My friend does. He says it's the last time they were cute. Carriage of No Return says, I've arrived late, but I'm glad to say my 3 prints have arrived, and I took them to the framers yesterday. They already looked fantastic and will look magnificent framed. Thank you. Yeah, okay, so I think we'll go now. So thank you, everyone. You have all the way until the last minute of today, last second, really, of today to order your fingerprint. If you don't know what a fingerprint is, it's the newly released archival print. And they will go up to regular price tomorrow, which will be $150. Today, last day, $50. They will probably never be $50 again. Probably.
And if I don't get back to you today...
oh yeah, if Ashley doesn't get back to you today... By the way, can you guys hear Ashley or should she have a mic? Can you guys hear this?
Oh, that's probably so loud.
You think?
Yeah.
If she doesn't get back to you today via the email, today, you will still be able to be part of the sale, even if she gets back to you tomorrow or the next day. We're not going to be answering any emails today until like probably late in the evening, because we're going to go outside and we're going to build a freaking compost bin, probably. It just depends. We're going to need to find some wood. We're trying to see if it matters if the wood is painted, because we have some reclaimed wood and stuff. It probably doesn't matter, but maybe it does matter. I don't know. So we're just doing some light research here. And I'm trying to find that one that here it is. We're gonna build something like that. Yeah. We can hear your internal organs working. This is so cool. Can you hear this? Can you hear this? Can you hear me whispering? Hello. Kathleen is asking where the catalog of all the prints are. Those prints. Everyone's saying yes. Those prints are on the Facebook page, the My Hands Gallery Facebook page. And
You're having too much fun with that.
well, I forgot it was on here, but now it's here.
Appreciate.
I like this. I'm gonna use these for the lives now, and it'll be easier. And we'll do it for just joshing with Chakotay too. Zing, because it comes with 2. Let me turn this one on. Hello. Don't whisper. I had a bad nightmare last night and still freaked out from it. Someone was whispering to you? That's not a nightmare. You need to lock your doors or something. Someone coming into your room and just being like, hello, Steven. Hey. Wake up. And then, oh, how creepy would that be if you're just like sleeping? And then someone's warm breath was just like, wake up. Ugh. Like, you would have to pretend you're still sleeping. You have to do the thing that when you're a kid where you're just like barely open your eyes, see who's there, right? And then you could see like, okay, do they have a weapon? Or then you could just be like, you could do the thing where you pretend when your mom comes into the room, right? And you just turn over. So you can turn around so she can't see your eyes fluttering because you're fake sleeping. But when you do it, you have to do it like a quick motion to punch them in the nose or something. Then you can get away. Are you teasing us? Just joshing with Chakotay coming back? There's no plans for it to come back, but there is no plan for it to stay away either. It's just we don't have a studio. Have you seen my basement? That's where it was. Demolition. Okay. I said I was going to go like ages ago. Now we're talking about whispering into Steven's ear. So, guys, have a good day. Thank you for everyone who's taken advantage of the sale. Like, it's the best sale we've had. And that's crazy because the last sale was the best sale we had. So, yeah. Oh my God, my brother woke me up shaking the bed with a 3-foot blonde doll. Okay. What does TTFN mean? Take that.
I don't know.
Don't need a studio. Sit on the front porch and chat. It's not the same. Okay. Thanks, guys. See ya. Blow up doll. All right. This is a better note. I will see you guys later.
Ta-ta for now.
Oh, ta-ta for now. Ta-ta for now.